This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay, let's take a look at the gold market. Now, the situation on the gold market is a bit tricky, and I think that if you have read our weekly research that dedicated to the gold market, you understand what I am talking about right now, because our fundamental part of our research and the long-term analysis of the weekly time frame and the monthly time frame tells that currently on the market is not as simple as it could be seen on the surface, and our suspicion is that situation gradually is changing. We do not want to say that this is the drastic reversal or reestablishment of the long-term bull trend. Currently we suggest that this is just a retracement, but this just the retracement is on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame, and this retracement could be really significant. Market could reach even the area around 1650 area, so that could be really significant retracement on the long-term perspective. That in fact we have started to speak about this retracement even a couple of months ago, but we couldn't get the final part of this trading plan. And I'm speaking about the pattern from which this retracement could start. Long term we talk about the overextended market to the downside, that market undersold, that market is tired from the continuation of the downward action, and everybody are tired from it, as the traders, the funds, and all market participants still now it's a bit looks like the tired from this too extended move to the downside, and sooner or later the bounce to the upside should happen. The bounce itself is the second stage of our plan. Well, I will not talk about the details of this analysis, so if you would like you could read it in our weekly research in our forum. We will pass directly to the hourly to the intraday charts, to the daily time frame, since this is the daily video research. And on the daily time frame I would like to ask you what you probably do if you'll see this picture that market has hit target of the ABCD pattern. You also see that CD leg is flatter, it's a bit slower than AB1. That will happen around monthly pivot point, confidence resistance, and a daily overbought. What you will do here? Obviously you will not trying to take the long position, whether you will take short or not, but you will expect the bounce to the downside. That's normal. That's the price action that market shows in the most cases. But now you see what we have in fact here. No bounce at all. No respect of the significant area at all. That is even more wonderful and interesting, curious, because gold market likes to show the deep retracements. So in the ordinary behavior we could count at minimum to the at least reaching of the 618 from the most recent swinger, if not from this whole swing to the upside. But that is no bounce. Dojis, inside trading sessions, flat action in the tight range. What is it? Why market shows such curious and uncommon action on the daily time frame? Since we initially said that probably we should search possibility to enter short, since probably market will show a minor bounce, we could get this scalp trade here. But as 3 days have passed, no action to the downside has happened. Even this breakout that initially has looked like the interesting moment, and initially it looks like the real breakout, and we thought finally this retracement has started, breakout has happened, but Not as simple as it was in this day. Market in fact stands flat. That makes me think that we should be ready for opposite action. Market not at our bot anymore. Market has built a lot of energy here, so we could get some splash to the upside. The next nearest target will be the 1618 extension of that ABCD pattern, although now it stands beyond the overbought, but as market will start move to the upside, this is the dynamic parameter and it will also be adjusted by the price action. So here in fact we have solid cluster of resistance. 3050 approximately is 1618 extension, that is 618 resistance, and that is monthly pivot resistance 1. That's by the way the minor target on the weekly time frame. So that's approximately an area that market could reach if breakout to the upside will follow. On the 4-hour time frame, we also see the confirmation of this a bit curious action. First of all, after completion of the ABCD pattern, not even the 3-8 retracement. Market hasn't even reached the minor level from that most recent swing up. Not from the whole swing, but only from the most recent. Market hasn't quite reached even 3-8 support area. Take a look at the breakout. Initially it was looked nice, but currently market creeps and creeps and creeps higher across this line and has creeped to the moment where it has closed above the monthly pivot point, and now it stands right below this resistance line. Here we already have got the wash and rinse. Here was the wash and rinse of these highs, so it hardly will happen again. So market already has cleared out the stops that have been placed above these highs, and if breakout will follow to the upside, that will be probably the real breakout. Our major trading plan, since we have some a bit extended targets, I think that we will have a lot of room to take the position if market will show the breakout to the upside. Besides, market likes to retest the broken lines. Our major trading plan is to watch the breakout, wait when it will happen, and trying to enter long after breakout. So that is the safest way to deal with this action, because the trading and anticipating of the potential breakout, it's a bit gambling, because it's very difficult to find an area where to place stop on the intraday charts on the hourly time frame, since breakout hasn't happened yet. But I have some ideas on this moment, and if you still would like to anticipate, although I can't recommend this bit gambling issue, but if you would like to do this, here what we could get. So if you trade on the daily time frame, you could skip this part of the research. This will be probably interesting for those who trade on the intraday charts on the hourly time frame. You can see that now market is forming rather stable upper channel, and now it's calling around high upper border of this consolidation. So here we have some sort of the crossing of the upper borders of this wide horizontal channel, sideways channel, and upper channel. So what we do not want to see here, if you would like to take the bullish position, we do not want to see the downward breakout. We do not want to see that market will break through this parallel channel and will move below the weekly pivot point that stands around 1290 area approximately. So hence this is our invalidation point for the upward action. One thing that you would like to see is the upward breakout as through this border and these highs as through upper border of this channel. We need to see some acceleration out of this channel. That will be the confirmation sign that probably upward action has started, and that probably will continue. So if you like this possibility, like this scenario, and would like to trade it, be my guest. But as I said, it will be rather risky, and this has some signs of the gambling. That's not our major trading plan, but that is the scenario that could be applied probably on the hourly time frame, because here we do not have any reliable and strong obvious patterns, any issues that could give us more confidence. Only choppy price action inside of the sideways wide action, wide channel, and nothing more in general. So think decide, but coming week I suppose will be quite interesting for the gold market, because market could really show and choose the direction of the coming week, especially because market is approaching to the moment when the seasonal trend will shift to the bullish side. This should happen somewhere in the mid August, closer to the end of the August, somewhere in this area. In the 2 weeks of the August, trend usually shifts to the bullish side, seasonal trend in the gold market. That adds some thrilling moment to the gold market right now.